Okay, today's Tesla tip of the day, we're going to take off these wheels and we're going to put some caliper covers on, and I want to show you how to remove the lug nut covers. How to take off these chrome lug nuts. They're actually plastic caps. They look like this. They're little plastic caps. If you have any bikes in your house, you have bike tire levers. I tried to use a screwdriver with painter's tape, but this part here will get to this aluminum, which you don't want. You don't want to scratch that finish off. So I switched to these bike tire levers. So watch this, you just put one here, and you just pull out, and they just come right out. Because they're plastic and they'll scratch really easy. You don't want to scratch these up either. So you just do that. One of the more important things you can do is go into your vehicle settings, and then go into service, and then make sure your foot is on the brake. So foot's on the brake, and then hit jack mode. And then jack mode will say suspension leveling disabled. Very important you do that before you jack up the car. Okay, to put these caliper covers on, you're gonna need a 21mm socket. You're gonna need a breaker bar, a screwdriver, the clips for it, a flashlight always helps, and a jack. And to protect the car, there's these spots you gotta jack it, and you wanna put something to protect that. And then they're gonna go right here. So we're gonna take all this off and you'll see what it looks like. Okay, take your 21mm and you're gonna break these. You're gonna break them with this. This is you need a breaker bar, it really helps. And then once you break them, then you can spin them. Some people use air tools, but I actually like it because you can't strip it out with this thing. When you do jack, up under your car, there's these jack points. Don't ever get over here on the battery. That's a $15,000 mistake. Don't ever do that. Always hit this small jack point. There's 4 of them on each corner. Now that we got the wheel off, you can see these Tesla calipers. Now, I have a friend of mine who works on cars a lot, and he came over to help me, and he said he's never seen this funky suspension that the Teslas have on any other car. So it's definitely unique, that's for sure. Probably do need to paint these or clean them up or something eventually. I'll come back to that. So you can see these things are held on by these clips with these screws, but you definitely want to make sure these are in there all the way and not rubbing your caliper against the rotor. Just be very careful with that. Push it all the way in, and this part you want to come all the way forward. See that little kind of curve there? And then you want to push this up under there, of course, and then tighten it down. Same on the bottom. One thing you'll notice is there is a difference between the rear and the front. So don't cross those up. So let me show you the real pain in the butt is the bottom one, because you gotta have the bolt on when you slide the bottom piece on. So you gotta make sure you get both sides lined up right before you push the clip all the way on. Now you can see them mounted on the wheels. We're gonna put them back together.